starting with Miss Valley.
Thank you.
Hmm?
And I'm all set whenever you're ready.
All right. Let's start up here. Set your full name to the judge.
Hello.
Hi there.
Hi. The name is Tanya Lee Valley, 81275.
Okay, and then do you have a residence? All right, so the state is alleging 3 charges against you. One of them is a felony, and 2 of them are misdemeanors. The felony charge is dangerous drug possession or use, and the 2 misdemeanors are criminal trespassing in the 3rd degree and theft. On those charges, you have the right to remain silent, right to counsel, and right to trial. I've scheduled you for a preliminary hearing on the felony, which is to determine if there's probable cause to charge you with that felony allegation. If there is probable cause, your case will bind over to the Gila County Superior Court. If there's not probable cause, the case could dismiss, okay?
What charge is that?
That's the dangerous drug possession charge, the only felony charge, okay?
Okay, I didn't have any drugs on me.
Doesn't matter right now, so we don't take any or have a trial right here. This is the wrong time for it, okay?
Oh, okay.
All right, I just need to verify who you are and your residential and phone number and all that, and then make you aware of the charges and set release conditions. That's all that today's for.
Okay.
The 2 misdemeanor violations are criminal trespassing and theft. I've scheduled you for an arraignment on July 1st. That is where you'll need to be prepared to plead either guilty, not guilty, or no contest to those charges. Depending on how you plead will be what happens next with the court proceedings, and all of those options, as well as the penalty ranges, will be explained to you prior to you giving your plea on those dates and on that date. Your release condition are obey all orders of the court, do not commit any crimes, notify the court immediately if your address changes, do not leave the state of Arizona without permission of the court, do not contact the alleged victim in any manner, do not possess or consume any alcohol or drugs without a valid prescription, do not go near the location of the alleged offense. If you need to, you may return one time with a police officer if you have any personal property there still. And then you're not to possess any firearms. Do you understand those release conditions?
Yes.
And you can obey those release conditions?
Yes, I can.
And you'll show up to court as ordered?
Yes, I will.
Okay. On the misdemeanor violations, I'm holding you on a bond of $500. On the felony allegation, I'm holding you with $1,000, so a total of $1,500. If you don't post the bond, then we'll see you on those court dates. Now, on the felony, since you're held in custody, you have the right to a court-appointed attorney if you cannot afford to hire one. So I'll send you a financial questionnaire that if you wish to exercise your right for a court-appointed attorney, complete that information. And if the county attorney files a complaint within 48 hours on that felony, then your attorney will be assigned, okay? If they don't file a complaint within 48 hours, you'll be released on those felony allegations and not have to post bond. Do you understand that?
Your Honor, I had asked if I could go to rehab and get out and have CBI come get me.
Yeah, but it can't be as a result of an arrest. You should have done that before you got arrested.
I was doing that before I was arrested.
Well, in this stuff here, it doesn't say you were. It says that you were committing theft, trespass, and...
Winslow, and
okay, we're not going to talk over each other, though.
Oh, no. I don't have anybody to pay bond.
Okay, ma'am. Then if they don't file a okay, that's all I got. That's all I got. Thank you.
Cody Allen Van Buskirk.
Okay, Mr. Van Buskirk, you have family members in the courtroom. I want to make you aware of that.
Okay.
All right, I want to confirm your address. The state is alleging a total of 4 charges against you, and they are the following. Number 1, aggravated assault is a felony allegation. Number 2 is resisting arrest. That is a felony allegation. Number 3 is a misdemeanor allegation of disorderly conduct filed under the domestic violence statute. And the 4th charge is criminal damage, also filed under the domestic violence statute. The aggravated assault, the first one I listed, is also filed under domestic violence. On those charges, you have the right to remain silent, right to counsel, and right to trial. I've scheduled you for a two-part hearing on the 22nd of July at 9 a.m. The first part is a preliminary hearing. That's to determine if there's probable cause to charge you with the felony allegations that's alleged against you. The probable cause is what is required to charge you, not convict you. So if there is if that threshold is met of probable cause, then the felony portion of your case will transfer over to the Gila County Superior Court. If there's not probable cause found, then that could dismiss those two felony allegations. You understand that?
I think so.
Okay. The other part is you're required to appear in court and be prepared to plead either guilty, not guilty, or no contest to the misdemeanor violations, and that's the disorderly conduct charge and the criminal damage charge. Depending on how you plea on those, it will be what happens next with the court proceeding. All of those options, as well as the penalty range, will be explained to you at the next hearing prior to giving your plea, so you'll be well informed. Your release conditions are as follows. Obey all orders of the court. Do not commit any crimes. Notify the court immediately of any change of address. Do not leave the state of Arizona without permission of the court. Do not contact the alleged victim in any manner. Do not go near the location of the alleged offense. Now, you may return with law enforcement as a civil standby to collect some personal belongings if you need to do that, but you can't go there without their presence. They'll stand by for 15 or 20 minutes so you can get some personal things if you need to do that. After that, if you need to return, you have to contact the constable's office to see if they'll go back with you. They may or may not, so make sure you get as much as you can on that time period. These orders are not permanent orders, but they are why this is going through the court system. Okay. Do not consume any alcohol or drugs without valid prescription. And then I'm ordering you to pretrial services, so when you're released out of custody, I'm going to provide you a name and phone number to the probation department. You're not on probation, but you are on release services. They're going to monitor you to make sure you're abiding by these release conditions I just reviewed with you. Make sure you're going to court and give you check-in requirements with them. Any violation of those requirements or these release conditions can result in your release being revoked and taken back into custody. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Do I have your promise to abide by these release conditions?
Yes, sir.
And you'll show up to court as ordered?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll release you on your own recognizance with those promises. Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, all right, that's all I got for you.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Brad. Well, step up here, step forward into the jack. Step forward.
You state your name, please?
Dylan Ferguson.
Okay, Mr. Ferguson. All right, sir, I want to confirm your address. All right, the state is alleging two charges against you. One is threatening and intimidating. The second charge is theft of services, that you have the right to remain silent, right to counsel, and right to trial. The court that I've set for you is the 22nd of July at 9 a.m. That's where you'll need to be prepared to plead either guilty, not guilty, or no contest to those charges. Depending on how you plead will be what happens with the next court proceeding. All of those options, as well as the penalty ranges for both of those charges, will be explained to you prior to giving your plea, so you'll be well informed. The release conditions are: obey all orders of the court, do not commit any crimes, notify the court immediately of any change of address, do not leave the state of Arizona without permission of the court, make sure you report to the jail staff your phone number, do not contact the alleged victim in any manner, and do not go near the location of the alleged offense. And I'm having you report to the probation department once you're released. You're not on probation, but you are on release services. Their only job is to monitor these release conditions to make sure you're obeying them and make sure that you're going to appear on your court dates throughout this process. They'll have requirements for you to check in with them, make sure you follow those requirements. Any violation of those requirements or violation of these release conditions can result in your release being revoked and taken back into custody. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Will you obey the release conditions I provided you?
Yes.
And you'll show up to court as ordered?
Yes.
Okay, I'll release you on your own recognizance. And do you have any questions?
How much is the court fine gonna be after all this ends? 'Cause the last time this happened, I wound up with about 280 in court fines. I don't have a job, and I'm working on getting one.
So that's about, yeah, so that's about letter Z in the alphabet when we're on letter A. So what we do next hearing is I tell you the range of penalty. So then after that, depending on what you plead, if it goes to trial or if you plead guilty or no contest, the next one will be sentencing, and that's where we come in with, we'll talk about it. You'll have some say-so, the prosecutors could have some say-so, and then me or another judge makes a ruling on a sentencing, but we haven't even got to that yet, so.
Alright.
Okay? Any other questions in that?
Nope.
All right, have a good day.
You too.
Judge, give me a little bit and I will get the other gentleman loaded up and head over.
All right, we also have Christensen's in Globe, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll take care of that one. I'll see you
Okay.
shortly. All right,
That'll work. Thank you, Judge.
you bet. Bye.
Here, can I help?
Hi there, Judge Garvin and Payson. How are you?
Good in yourself?
I'm doing well, thank you. I was going to see if I could get Noah Christensen for an appearance.
Okay, give me a few and I'll call you guys.
Okay, I'll be ready on the Zoom appearance.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
I just want to make you aware of this PO for against Busker that you just saw in custody.
Okay.
It was in the jury room because he didn't want to see his parents.
Oh, okay, so did I release him?
I think you are, so I didn't know if you wanted to do the PO before we send
No,
it
I'll
to
just tell the
people.
jail to delay the release.
Okay.
Oh, no, I wish I would have known that. I wouldn't have told those people to wait.
Sorry,
That's all right.
I didn't want to interrupt.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, it's kind of a hard one to intervene and not alert everybody, and a lot of moving parts there.
I probably unlocked the door for him right now. Is the phone ring?
The person at extension
I don't. Can you continue to have somebody call the jail to delay? We haven't sent the release order, so it's not going anywhere.
Okay.
But to delay the release of Van Buskirk once they receive it. I don't know if this order will issue or not. I haven't seen it, but that it's possible. So let them know that there's a pending order that may need to be served.
Okay.
Hi there. Hello. All right. Let me get squared away here.
So that you can hear better. You can go closer to me.
Hello there, sir. Can you state your name, please?
Noah David Christensen.
Can you take a couple steps more forward? It's just hard to hear you. There you go. One more time.
Noah David Christensen.
All right, Mr. Christensen, hang on a moment. All right, I want to confirm the residence. All right, the state is alleging charges against you. Let me get all of this right here. There they are. The charges that are alleged against you today are resisting arrest, criminal damage filed under domestic violence statute, and criminal trespass. All three of those are felony allegations. The two misdemeanor allegations are resisting arrest passively and animal cruelty. On those charges, you have the right to remain silent, right to counsel, and right to trial. I've scheduled you a two-part hearing on the 6th of July at 4:00 p.m. The first part of the hearing is for the felony allegations. That's called a preliminary hearing. That's to determine if there's probable cause to charge you with those three felony allegations. If probable cause is met, then the case will bind over to the Gila County Superior Court. If probable cause is not met, then those felony allegations could dismiss or not file. The second part of the hearing is for the misdemeanor violations, and that's the resisting arrest and cruelty to animal. You'll need to be prepared to plead either guilty, not guilty, or no contest to those charges. Depending on how you plead will be what happens next with the court proceedings, and all of those options, as well as the penalty ranges, will be explained to you prior to you giving your plea on that date. There's a possibility that the felony allegations will go to a grand jury before your court date. If that occurs, you'll be notified of that to that mail address, so make sure you're checking up on that.
Yes, sir.
If that does go to court, you will not need to come to court on the felonies, but you still will need to on the misdemeanor violations.
Yes, sir.
Your release conditions are obey all orders of the court, do not commit any crimes, notify the court immediately if you obtain an address, do not leave the state of Arizona without permission of the court, do not contact the alleged victims in any manner, do not go near the location of the alleged offense, do not possess any firearms. And I'm going to do a couple of things. Number one, I'm releasing you on your own recognizance on the two misdemeanor allegations. I'm holding you on a $4,500 bond on the felony allegations. Being that you're held in custody on the felony allegations, you have the right to a court-appointed attorney if you cannot afford to hire one. I'll be sending a financial questionnaire to you that if you wish to exercise that right, complete that financial questionnaire, and if you qualify for a court-appointed attorney and a complaint files, then that attorney will be assigned, okay? Since you're held in custody on the felony allegations, the prosecutor must file a complaint within 48 hours. It does not count weekends and holidays. If they fail to do that, you'll be released on your own recognizance on those felonies and be walking out because I'm not holding you on the misdemeanors. If they do file a complaint and you do qualify for a court-appointed attorney, the attorney will be assigned at that time, be made aware of your charges, your bond, and be in touch with you shortly thereafter. You understand that?
So I'm being released, but not released?
Yes, you're being released on the misdemeanors, but not released on the felonies. And then the 48-hour period, not counting weekends and holidays, is in effect, and it will be reviewed on like Tuesday afternoon. If a complaint files, you'll still be held on that bond. If it doesn't file a complaint, you'll be released and walking out.
Oh, I needed to have my wrist redone.
Okay, so just talk to the detention staff about your medical needs. Now I need to talk to you about two other issues. First is you have a warrant for your arrest for your failure to appear at a pretrial conference. That was regarding case number 2025 CM63. That was a criminal trespass and a disorderly conduct charge. We've rescheduled that to July 6th at 9 o'clock in the morning for that pretrial conference. You're being held in custody with a $1,000 bond on that since we failed to appear before. Your release conditions are the same as the other one. The final case, go ahead.
Never got a thing in the mail, and I had showed up to court, but there was nobody at courtroom. So I came back a second time, and the next door neighbor lady come over and said that I'm not filing any charges. She said, I don't want to press any charges, just don't walk on the property line.
I think what the issue is,
But I did go to court twice that day, and the judge wasn't there.
well, this is what I've done for you is I've scheduled it all on the same day, so at least we can get all three. There's another case. There's a case number 2025 CM108. That is a criminal trespass. 2 counts of threatening and intimidating that was failed to appear on also.
Last year, right? About this time?
Yeah, it's 2025. Yeah, it's over a year old. Yeah. I mean, I've got signatures from you that you're going to come to court here, but you didn't show on September 9th.
I was there. I showed up twice there that day.
Well, okay, so here's what I see on the paperwork. I see on that was scheduled for September 9th of 2025 at 1:30 with your signature, the prosecutor's signature, and me, the judge. But but we don't see you on the date of the September 9th. That's where all of us are here, but not you.
Oh.
It probably was mailed to you. If you're not checking that chuck wagon, it's all there. You ask them where it's at.
Man, well, I had came there, and then there was no one in the courtroom.
Well, we're not here on Saturdays and Sundays for sure.
Well, the door was locked.
Yeah, it's probably
I came back twice that day.
Well, if it was after 5 o'clock or if it was at lunch hour or Saturday or Sunday, I'm not working.
And I came the 25th, and the judge had written something. The lady there, the judge lady, she had written something and said, "Well, I'll call you." That's what she had told me.
All I have is instead of the telling, all I have what's your signature and then the date and then that you not being here. So I've got written documents that show that we didn't see you on that date. So I got $1,000 on each of those, and then the $4,500 all scheduled on the same date to try to make it convenient for you. All right. Any questions?
So it's $4,500 to get out.
45 plus the 1,000 each on the other warrant, so 6,500 total.
Well.
Otherwise, we see you on the 6th of July, but the current charges could not file. It depends on that complaint I was telling you about. Then that 4,500 could go away.
Right.
Okay.
And they let me out that day.
Well, we still got the other 2 warrants, so then it's only $2,000, and then they let you out. We got to get you here because we're having a hard time getting you here.
Oh.
Okay. Well, okay. That's all I've got for you. We'll see you on that date unless you bond out. Then we'll still see you on the court date.
All right. Thank you.
You betcha. Have a good one. You want me to send that to the general Globe Gel email?
Yes, sir. That'll work.
Okay. Thank you. Have a good one.
You as well.